A woman is heading to prison for 10 years for shooting at 2 Gladstone police officers. She was convicted and sentenced yesterday. Now, you may remember this case from late last year. The shooting happened when the woman convinced the officers to let her check on her dogs at home before going to jail on a warrant. For the first time, we are now seeing what happened from the perspective of the officers' body cameras. Just before 8 o'clock on November 11th, 2021, Gladstone police officer Clement Lau pulls over Yvette Garcia. She has a warrant out of Texas, and he arrests her.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, sir.
Okay.
My dogs are at home.
Okay, that's something we'll deal with later, okay?
Sergeant Travis Hill arrives on scene, and Officer Lau tells him about Garcia's 2 dogs. They agree to stop by her home so they can take them to animal control. About an hour later, they arrive at the home in Happy Valley.
Are they friendly enough?
Yes.
Okay.
With Garcia still in handcuffs behind her back, they go in the house.
Call him in. Go, call him in.
They get a collar and leash on one of the dogs, and Officer Lau goes to the garage. Sergeant Hill goes with Garcia to get the other dog, who ran upstairs. You don't see this on camera, but according to the district attorney's office, Sergeant Hill found the dog at the foot of Garcia's bed. He tried to get the dog on a leash, but when he turned his back to Garcia, she had a handgun that she likely grabbed from a nearby nightstand and shot Sergeant Hill in the leg.
You all right? She got a gun?
Garcia tells Sergeant Hill she is not going back to jail and refuses to drop the gun.
Drop the gun!
Nearly a minute goes by and bullets keep flying.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
Officer Lau has to retreat outside the garage as he calls for help. He also checks in on his partner, who's still inside the house.
Hill, you all right?
No, I need a tourniquet.
All right. Is she down?
Just stand by.
Moments later, backup arrives, and Officer Lau rushes in to help his partner.
If she gets up, shoot her. I'm gonna get the point. I gotta put a tourniquet on him.
Yeah.
All right? I'm going in.
There.
On the right, on the right, on the right.
Officers arrest Garcia, who was shot multiple times in the torso. Sergeant Hill suffered a permanent injury and is no longer in law enforcement. And the DA's office says Garcia has a felony theft charge out of Texas. She will soon be sent there to face prosecution. Wild video.